Hi everybody, my name's Storm, and today we are playing through the Abbasid Dynasty in the Age of Empires 4 stress test beta. So we're just loading in here and playing against this guy who's playing English. It's just a sort of random matchup. We're playing Arabia, pretty standard Age of Empires map. So I've just assigned all 6 of those villagers to take that sheep. I send my scout to the town center so that those sheep drop off there. So I'm going to be playing through. So basically you're just sort of watching me play. I will try and sort of describe what I'm doing or explain certain features of the game as we go. But I'm not very good at playing and talking at the same time, so patience. I've already done this once, but unfortunately the recording didn't record. It was a pretty good game, but it dragged out pretty long. The guys that I was playing against didn't want to resign. Fair enough. I'm going to drop my House of Wisdom. So this is the House of Wisdom for the Abbasid. And this is slightly different to how the other civilizations age up in Age of Empires 4. This particular building gives you access to sort of unique research which ages you up, right? So I'll show you once it's complete. I'm going to get some guys on gold. Actually, I'll send this villager to gold next, and I'll assign that one. So we've got 2 on. Yeah, okay, cool. Should be pretty good build. Basically you start researching one of these 4 upgrades, and it advances you to the second age, but it also gives you access to unique technology. So you've got economic upgrades, you got military upgrades, you got culture upgrades, and then you got trade upgrades. Okay, so don't stop queuing villages. 3 is too many, to be honest, so I'll just keep 2 on there. And now I'm gonna go deep on the wood. Food. Okay, we need to keep scouting. I'm gonna build a mill. Cool. So I'll probably, I don't know, maybe we'll go for the economic upgrades. I don't generally get any of those military upgrades. I mean, it would make sense to go for military upgrades because I'm going to play quite aggressively. But I'm going for a Camel Archer rush, and to be honest, those upgrades, this affects infantry being near the camels. Don't really need that. And then this gives the camel riders shields, but they're like the melee ones. Or does it mean the archers as well? That would be OP if it meant the archers as well, but I don't think it does. Cool. Alright, so we're almost ready to age up. Cool. Just 20 more resources there, and boom, there we go. Okay, so in Age of Empires 4, that sound, that ba-dum sound, like a kind of big drum sound, it's not that big. Drum sound plays when you reach the amount of resources required to go up to the next age, which is a pretty cool feature. I might actually come to the back here and take those berries. It's quite far from my TC, so it is exposed, but it's in the rear of my base, so it might actually mean that if I do get raided, the player may not see over that side of my base, which would be nice. Okay, so let's now swap and get more villagers on wood, because I'm going to want to drop an archery range right away when I age up. And I want to get out onto the map with my scout. I probably should have already been over and checking out my opponent, but all good. Okay, so hunt and berries collect faster than other types of food. In this case, the Abbasid get 25% faster berry gather rate. So I think for most of hunting is the quickest resource gathering for food, but both the actually I don't think I can talk about that because it is still under NDA. Okay, so yeah, the Abbasid get the berry bonus. Okay, so here is my opponent playing as the English. Some gold that's exposed that I would be able to hit. I'm just gonna scout him out. Okay, so we're gonna have. Okay, cool. So it'll be easy to hit that as well away from his town center. The range of the town centers is quite far. See what he's up to otherwise. Cool. So we are gonna drop an archery range right away. Boom. There it is. And let's get. Okay, keep moving. Okay, so he's only just going up now. Okay, so I've got a clear advantage on age up. So cool. Now, yes, I am sitting on quite a bit of food right now, but Camel Archers cost 180 food to produce. So I'm going to need it. Cool. Now, I could go for some eco upgrades as well. I think it might be wise to get wheelbarrow at this point. Cool. And first, Camel Archer is queued up, ready to roll out at 6 minutes. Cool. He's trying to kill me with his scout. It's kind of annoying, but it doesn't really matter. Cool. Now, we don't really need to put too many onto gold at this point, because other than like blacksmith upgrades, I don't really need to spend it right now. I do want to get a blacksmith at some point. Cool. Well, everything's looking good here. I'm gonna keep queuing up the Camel Archers. So yeah, here's our first Camel Archer. Actually, I could put them in the bush here. Okay, so he's collecting. Okay, this guy. I'm going straight on that. He's trying to go fast TC. So yeah, he's going to take a more like eco-focused approach, and I'm going to try and punish that. I want to get a second range up. Let's go. Let's do this. Cool. So we're getting quite a few on there. Let's swap some over to gold. Yeah, scouting is obviously super important in Age of Empires games, and it's okay, he's got longbow as well. Okay, so I'm gonna pick that villager off, and then I'm gonna back out of that. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I haven't gone longbow versus Camel Archer yet. He can produce longbows really fast, so I'm gonna drop some preemptive towers as well, because okay, I'm actually not able to produce out of both of these right now because I've moved. Still got them on the go. Okay, so we're going to go back to wood, I think, with our villagers, because I want to drop a fair few towers. Okay, because the Camel Archers are quite expensive, and they do take a fair while to train actually as well. We're not exactly flooding the battlefield with them like we want to be. Now I've just gone for the armor upgrade for arrows, so pierce armor. Cool. I'm going to group up a few more, and then I'm going to go in on them. I don't want to leave it too long. I don't want them to mess up too many archers. It's probably already been too much kind of waiting around here. Cool, let's send some more again back over to the gold. Cool, and then we're getting a tower up there. Okay, so I'm just gonna, like I said, pop up some preemptive towers. I feel like Age of Empires 2 is a very aggressive and fast game, but you don't get punished quite like what you do in Age of Empires 2 for deciding to build towers, because they just cost wood. So they don't necessarily slow down your castle or your, double TC timing, all this sort of stuff like it does in Age of Empires 2. So we may want to think about going up at some point here. Okay, so he's probably already got his town centre up if he was planning on going for it. Yeah, he's just got one on stone now. Let's hit, okay, there's a second town centre. Okay, here he comes. Where's his gold? Okay, we're gonna have to loop around and hit his gold there. I feel like we need to pressure that. Okay, and let's get some more on food now. And then let's go for our arrow upgrade. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Food upgrade. Cool. Let's see if we can hit this gold and get some good villager picks. If he's smart, he would have probably preemptively noticed that I was probably going to do something like this. Cool. Alright, pushed him off gold. It's not such a big deal. Longbows don't cost gold for him. But this wood line will be... Ooh, ouch, 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 ouch. That's an expensive loss for me. Like, even just losing one is a bit... Oh, dude, he's out here. He's on hunt. No. Yes, yes, let's go. Let's fight this. Let's fight this. Let's go. Let's see what we can do here. Actually, I'm gonna try and micro this a little bit. Okay, so yeah. Cool. Yeah, the Camel Archers are nice and strong. I did get some upgrades as well, so. Let's harass these with the weak one. Cool. Alright, great. We're in a good position here. Still want to get up to the next age. And don't forget, he does have 2 town centers, so his economy could very quickly get a lot better than mine. Because I'm just on single TC. I actually... Ooh, that's not good for him. That's really bad. That's really bad. His villagers do quite a bit of damage there, though. It's surprising. Okay. So, my focus now... I've done a lot of damage to him. I want to get up. Oh, he built a lumber camp next to the stone. Yikes. Okay, cool. There we go. So I was going to say my focus now would be getting up to the castle edge and then getting trebuchets in and starting to trim down his landmarks. Because my Camel Archers can't really do a very good job of doing that. Okay, well, that was a quick game. That was a good one. So hopefully you enjoyed seeing that. It's a bit of a Camel Archer rush. I'm not the best Age of Empires player, but yeah, hopefully it was enjoyable. And I'll see you guys in another video. I'll be doing videos on the other civilizations as well. Cheers.